Good morning. Happy Tuesday. We got a good one for you. We've got some hoops. We got a little G done. We got a baseball giveaway. Just a little bit of everything. Let's go. Good morning. Welcome back. It's nice. Yeah, I'll see a lot of jokes about the 6 viewers. What a bizarre thing yesterday for those that weren't here. If you tuned in, it just said that there were 6 people, but then when the show ended, it said we were up to 80. It was the most bizarre thing that's happened in a while. Let's see, who do we have in the streets? We got Rowdy Rod Fenny's here, Borland's here, Federico, we the people, Anthony Reagan, Stubbs is here, the common man, Mike, Bodavine's here, Regulator, Daniel of Snoopaloop, Eddie Harrison, Blazemore, Orion, Jump Shooty, Jericho. We're cooking with fire this morning. Yeah, we get a fun one. I see Rad Dad. Good morning. Good morning. We get a fun one today. There was 7 games last night, so we're going to talk a little bit about that. I know there are Nikola Jokic challenges happening right now, and there's a spicy one. It's a spicy one. Not really sure how it moved the needle, but it was cool to a lot of Top Shot debut love, right? They love that. Ricky Ricardo's here, Greek Freak Brent. This is what we're going to do this morning. Actually, I'll get you guys started on the little giveaway action, and then I'll kind of go over the lay of the land for the week. All right, we're going to be giving away a candy pack. We're giving you a candy pack this morning. The shout out to the team over at Candy who hooked us up for this sweet giveaway. So all you gotta do is like the stream, subscribe, go put in hashtag Candy. I'll also say, if you are new to Candy, if you haven't messed around with it, there's a tiny little URL in our show notes. I'll drop it into the chat right now as well. But do me a favor, go, if you're signing up for the first time, use that link just so they know we sent you. But G-Dun's going to be coming and hanging out with us in a little bit. To kind of go over that pack drop and what that's looking like for today. It's going to be a fun one. It's going to be a fun one. So he'll be joining us in a wee bit. But yeah, so for today, I just saw Watch Your Work is going to be back tonight at 9:30. And just a reminder for the party people, I'll have a show tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. But then I'm going to be off for a day. I won't be nothing in the afternoon on Wednesday, nothing on Thursday. And then I should be back on Friday as a quick trip to Massachusetts for some services. So, you know what? Just deal with it on Thursday. Find something else to watch. Okay. It's not my problem. It's not my problem. but yeah. So that's kind of the lay of the land for the rest of the week. And then if you guys checked out last night, we did a So Rare Live Before Lock show. That was a fun one. We had fun. TST joined. He's going to be joining on Mondays. We had Gnome coming on Friday. So a lot of fun stuff. Sign up for So Rare if you haven't done that. Join the Discord if you haven't done that. There's so many things to do. Also, let's pump our own bags right now, right? What are we at? We are at 6,708 subscribers. Just straight cooking with gas right now. Okay. To the moon. That's where we're going. One direction. That's where we're going. To the moon. So thanks everyone for being here this morning and hanging out. It's been fun growing a little bit. We're on a nice little hot streak, if you will. All right. Should we get into last night's basketball? There was some good stuff. There was some bad stuff. But I enjoyed what I watched last night. The Celtics Thunder game was the first game that I watched, and man, that was a fun one. I think I feel like I've brought this up 4 or 5 times, so I apologize for repeating myself. I'm sure somebody will tag me on Twitter being like, there goes the carrot again, repeating himself. Well, you try doing a show by yourself, you fuck. But the Celtics Thunder last night was fun because the Celtics don't play defense. They really don't. And so there's going to be a lot of points scored. The flip side of that, though, is they're the best offense in the league right now. They're putting up the most points. They're the most efficient. They're doing everything right on offense, but they're just not playing defense. So it's been super fun watching those high-scoring games. So that was a good one. We had Celtics won that one 126-122. They couldn't hit a shot in the first half. It was pretty ugly. They were just hanging around. Thunder had like a 10 or 12 point lead at halftime. SGA was doing SGA shit, right? So SGA ended up with 37 and 8, just like another casual 37 from Shea. Dort had 21 and 5. Jalen Williams, I wanted to point him out, the guard slash forward, not the big man, Jalen Williams, because they got two, but they're both rookies, which is kind of wild. But Jalen Williams, the shooting guard, small forward, he his shot was looking nice last night. And it seems like he's getting a little bit more run, which is pretty exciting if you are a Thunder fan or a rookie fan, or if you want to look at an underrated 4K moment when it comes to NBA Top Shot. But yeah, he only had 14 and 6, but it seemed like he was just hungry for a shot. So he was very aggressive, was hitting some of the outside shots. So something to pay attention to. If you're a Thunder fan, you're probably already in on it, but it was good to see. And then on Poku, dude, Poku at 16 and 14. Like, what the fuck is going on? Is the Slender Man finally, is he here? Has he arrived? I feel like let's actually pull up Poku's season stats right now, because Poku, like, consistently has been bad for his few years in the league. This year, right? He's averaging 9 points and 6 boards and 2 assists, but he's shooting 46% from the field and 37% from three. He's also just playing way more minutes. Like, he's playing way more minutes than he has in the past. He's averaging, what's he averaging per game? Actually, that's not true. He's averaging like 4 more minutes, but he's playing with the starters. So I don't know, dude. Poku's balling. Jump on the Poku train. Where's Sawyer? We need Sawyer back. We got a Poku magic. There you go, Top Shot Tesla. We like that. On the Celtics side of things, just a casual 27 and 10 from Jason Tatum. Tatum is now, like, seriously, Giannis is obviously is a more forceful player and a more impactful player, but Tatum is entering that zone this season where, like, that's a bad game for him. He's like, well, yeah, Tatum only had 27 and 10. Like, he's just guaranteed to get you 25 plus a game now. It's just so good. He's so good. We'll talk about Giannis in a little bit. And I was like, oh, yeah, he kind of had a bad game. He only like 27, 8, and 6 last night. But anyways, Tatum with 27, 10. Jaylen Brown, after taking a day off, had 26 and 6. And then Marcus Smart won the game. Marcus Smart went 22 and 8 there. 22 and 8 for the game, but like crushed in the fourth quarter. Veronica said, did I miss the Heat talk? No, you did not. You did not miss the Heat talk. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. But yeah, Marcus was cooking. Marcus was absolutely cooking that game. Sorry, guys. I'm feeling like, I don't know if I'm feeling under the weather. I'm feeling a step slow. So I apologize if I'm continuing to shovel coffee down my throat this morning, but that's where we're at right now. Kelsey's sick, and I feel like it's slowly morphing its way in, and we don't like it. We don't love that. So yeah, real pumped. Anyways, let's keep going. Celtics win again. We'll take a peek at the standings again, but they towards the end, but they're moving. Toronto Raptors, baby. The Raptors were really shorthanded. No Fred VanVleet, no Pascal Siakam, no Gary Trent Jr., no problem, because they're playing Detroit basketball with out Cade Cunningham, no Corey Joseph last night. But the story was not Scotty Barnes. Scotty Barnes disappointed the hell out of me last night in the fantasy streets, but Banton had 27 and 4. OG Anunoby with 19 and 7. Boucher with 20 and 4 off the bench. And Jaden Ivey continues to be pretty good, 21 and 8. 21 and 8. Yeah, jump shoot. Dang. Yeah, that is the only thing I'm thinking about right now, jump shoot. I'm not thrilled about it. Yeah, finally broke the Pistons curse. Big dubs for the Rap City fans. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you'd be pretty hyped about Banton, right? Banton with 27 and 4. If you played him in So Rare, I think he got upwards of like 50, 60 points or something crazy like that. So, awesome stuff if you're a Banton fan. We talked about him in the Live Before Lock show. We weren't able to, I wasn't able to secure a Banton, but I know some of them out there. I believe TST played one. I believe John Jackson played one. So if you had a Banton last night, you crushed because his cap was teeny tiny. Not too much to say. Jaden Ivey's continuing to play pretty well. Obviously, his usage is going to be a little bit higher with no Cade Cunningham. Like, he was basically doing the scoring and the facilitating. So solid game from Jaden Ivey. He would have made it into the challenge, I think, but he doesn't have a moment yet. So Brent says, do yourself a favor and stock up on Fisherman's Friend cough drops. They are the best I've come across. Here we go. Dude, like, do you have ownership in them though, Brent? Because I feel like you just tricked me into an ad read. All right. And I want money for that. All right. If you are in the Fisherman's streets, I'm going to give you my PayPal. All right. Enough of that game. I don't know. I know we usually have a lot of Toronto fans. Anybody need to say anything about that? Banton seems to have something resembling a jump shot now. Could be a Sean Livingston type in the future. Yeah, he was also like really aggressive last night. He was. There was a couple of plays where I just saw him, uh, just like just take the ball and make his own transition. There was one, I forget, I don't know if he pulled the rebound down. I forget what it was. I distinctly remember this play where it was like a 1-on-3 fast break, right? Like he was by himself and he was like, that's fine. I'm going to go to the rim. It's no big deal. So Banton looked really good. All right, Brent is confirming he doesn't have stock. So, well, I still want sponsorship, Brent, but I will look into it. Okay, I will look into it. All right, let's keep it moving on to the Heat and Suns. So the Heat won 113-112. Controversy runs amok. A lot of people saying the Suns got boned in there, but maybe they did. The thing is, I said they were going to start losing games soon, and so that actually like plays into my theory right now. So that I'm going to believe that that was actually the right thing. Wait, I'm getting tagged in the Discord right now. Admiral Club, what are you doing? He's trying to get Mike in the bonus. Oh, I see what you're doing. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, Admiral Club, for hooking me up over there. Yeah, it was definitely a one-man fast break. Yeah, I'm a big fan. We the people saying put him in the starting lineup, have Trent come off the bench. Oh, yeah, I like that. I like that. Snoop Loop saying I swap Poole for Clay. Yeah, we were talking about them. All right, let's get look. I love the Heat and Suns action in here. Anyways, what do we have? The Heat won 113-112. DeAndre Ayton played 34 minutes. I just talked about how his minutes were being weird. I wonder if they're finally like letting him go. But Ayton had 16 and 12. Dwayne Washington, a famous Phoenix Sun. That's how light the Suns are right now. He had 21 off the bench. Devin Booker, dude, Devin Booker quietly like having one of the better seasons in the NBA right now. Obviously, if you took out Luka, Tatum, Giannis, and Steph, but Booker's having a really good season. But for the Heat, man, Bam with a big 30 and 10. This is what's so frustrating about Bam. And I'm curious what the Heat fans feel. I feel like we get a 30 and 10 game from Bam once a month. Like, where is the consistency in that offensive aggressiveness? Like, I know he does a lot defensively, but it feels like I'm not saying he should be getting 30 and 10 every night, but he should be way more productive on the offensive end of things than he is. And it's so weird because like he has this upside in him, but we just don't see it regularly. And I like Bam. I'm a fan of Bam. It's just very frustrating. Feels like he hasn't reached his potential. And Bam, I believe in you, my man. I just want you to fulfill your potential. But curious what the only Heat fans I know in here is Stan and Veronica. Curious on your Bam thoughts, but good win for the Heat, man. They needed that one. Jimmy Butler had a pretty solid game too. I didn't read his line, right? But he had 16, 13, and 7. Just did a little bit of everything. Trick and Frigg says matchup dependent. Bam equals Al Horford. That's interesting. Maybe at Horford's prime, I still feel like Bam can do more defensively. I've become less of a Bam fan. Is it because of that though? Is it because of that inconsistency? Bandy's out on Bam too. Did you see that? He was like, "We talking about Bam? Fuck that, I'm out." Oh, big yawn too from the Bandino back there. Investor Better says, "Yeah, Facts Heat fan. Bam is a 4 in my opinion." You need to get Yurt back. Yurt, who just underwent surgery, so he's going to be missing some more time, which sucks. Dude, look at the dog. Dog never looks over here. What's going on, big fella? Look at him. Oh, we're doing good. We're doing good this morning. He's been jacked up in the morning lately. He's ready. He's ready to party. All right. Good win for the Heat. Much needed. Suns, I'm telling you, Suns are in free fall. It's coming. The Suns are in free fall. At 8-4 or 8-5, whatever they are. All right, let's keep moving. Also, let me remind the people, you're going to like the stream, subscribe, and put hashtag candy into the chat for a shot at a candy giveaway. They've got a pack drop coming today. I think we're giving away like a $45 pack or something like that. So dollars, baby. All right, let's keep moving. What are we? 3 games in. We've got 4 to go. So the Clippers in the Rockettes. Clippers won 122-106. Paul George had 22, 8, and 5. Reggie had 17 and 6. Kevin Porter Jr. with a 27 and 3. And then Jalen Green with 25, 7, and 6. This is a weird game for the Clippers. Like some of the stats seem a little bit lower, but what ended up happening was What ended up happening was like blowout central, so they didn't come back. Hold on, Chicken Frog, as a Suns fan, you said you're delusional. Chicken Frog, tell me what you're doing at point guard. What's your plan? What are the Suns' plans at point guard right now? Right? You guys flubbed the Jay Crowder thing. The Jay Crowder thing is bonkers. You don't have Cam Johnson for a couple of months. Chris Paul is shooting like 25% from the field. Or no, I'm sorry, like 30% from the field, but 25% from three. He's averaging like 9 points and 11 assists. He's hurt again. He's my age. Like, you can't rely on Campaign. Campaign can't be the guy. He's like a great backup point guard. He's like Ish Smith. That's like what you got, a left-handed Ish Smith as your starting point guard right now. I just think the Suns are in trouble, man. I really do. I think they're going to be a little bit in trouble. I mean, the thing that they have going for them is the whole West seems like pretty what's the word? Parity. There's a lot of parity going on in there. Yeah, your age, old as fuck, David. Exactly, dude. Exactly. I'm nervous about the Suns. I am nervous about the Suns. We're holding till the trade deadline to move picks and Jay. What are you getting, though? Like, if you are a team trying to acquire Jay Crowder, you're not going to give away a player that's useful. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Jay Crowder is set up as someone who helps a playoff team. So a playoff team is not going to give away guys who help playoff teams. Jay Crowder, in that situation, Jay Crowder is traded 4 picks. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I don't know. I know, like, the Miami Heat are circling Jay Crowder right now. And it's like, what are you going to get from the Heat? The Heat are also trying to make the playoffs. I don't know. I disagree. And I think it's going to be hard for the market to open up because so many teams outside of like 4 are going to be completely out of it. Like, we'll look at the standings in a little bit, but I don't know. Well, you know what, Chickenferg? You're wrong because that should have an apostrophe RE on there. So, Dabs, Chickenferg, Dabs. I'm out on the Suns. And I'm out on you. No, I'm not. I'm not out on you. I like that you're here. All right, let's keep going. Who are we talking about? Oh yeah, that Rockets game. This is gonna be the same thing every time. Like this. This Rockets team is not. I actually thought they were going to be a little bit more fun to watch. I guess it's high scoring, but I don't know. I want more for Şengün. Yeah, Shiggin says, what about Gabe Vincent? They can't trade Gabe Vincent. They need Gabe Vincent. Gabe Vincent's like you relying on Kyle Lowry. You need some Kyle Lowry insurance. Gabe Vincent's too good. They can't trade Gabe Vincent. I love the Miami fans to weigh in there, but I think you can't trade Gabe. The only thing you can trade if you're in Miami is what? Duncan Robinson? Because there were rumors that the Suns wanted Max Strus for Jay Crowder. What? I'm taking Max Strus every day over Jay Crowder. Max Strus every day. I just don't think they can do it. All right. Sneeps is wiling out over here. I love that. Trade Caleb after December 1st. But why would the Suns want Caleb Martin? Like, how does Caleb Martin help the Suns? I don't know. Anyways, let's keep moving. Yeah, so anyways, Kevin Porter Jr. and Jalen Green are still going to be awesome fantasy plays. Paul George is still cooking without Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard just still missing games. No timetable to return. What the hell? Hawks Bucks. Dude, doesn't it feel like the Hawks and Bucks have played each other 55 times already this year? I feel like we've broken down the Hawks Bucks like so many times. But the Hawks Bucks, we had the Hawks won this one too. I think the Hawks have also beaten the Bucks like 2 out of 3. Or maybe it's 2-2. I can't remember. DeAndre Hunter quietly just like putting up 20 a game. He's been really good. He put up 24. Clint Capella had another big dub with 19 and 10. Trae Young at 21 and 9. DeJounte 19, 8 and 5. I was talking about Giannis earlier. He had 27, 8 and 4. Portis 14 and 10 off the bench. Beauchamp, though. Marjon Beauchamp. The rookie had 20 and 8. That was a pretty good game for him. There was no Drew Holiday. Still no Middleton. And I think Grayson Allen got hurt. He played like 2 minutes. So, yeah. Weisberg. What's up, Weisberg? 2 out of 3. Fuck him up early. What's that mean? What do you mean 2 out of 3? Oh, 2 out of 3. Oh, we're talking about the Hawks. There we go. Thank you. Anyways, let's keep going. So yeah, I don't know. Good win for the Hawks. If you're the Bucks, Bucks have been stumbling a little bit, but you have to remember, dude, there was no Giannis didn't play a couple games. Drew's missed like 3 in a row. No Middleton. I'm not worried if I'm a Bucks fan. I don't think they care right now either. I mean, obviously they want to win games, but I don't think they care. And then the last game of the night, and I want Greg Popovich to listen closely. Fuck you, sir. That was rude. So Keldon Johnson, I needed like a big Keldon performance last night. He played like 19 minutes. what are you guys doing, man? What I like the Spurs. I feel like the Spurs looked at the standings and they were like, what are we doing? We need to lose faster. And they just punted this game. I mean, they lost by a million. Final score on this bad boy was 132-95. There's only one person to talk about. It was Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole went for 36 last night. That was it, though. There's like literally nothing else to talk about in that game. The Spurs played like each guy in the state of Texas 8 minutes last night. It was so frustrating. Like seriously, let me pull it up. Let me pull it up because I have the box score right here. Look at this. Look at this shit. Oh wait, now it's playing an ad. No, thank you. No, thank you. I live in New York. Don't give me car ads. Mute that. All right, here we go. Look at this. So Sohan played 25 minutes. He had 12 and 7. Cool. Good for him. Bates Diop played 31 minutes. Who? Keldon Johnson, 19. Podol, 20. Devin Vassell, 25. Isaiah Roby, 24. McDermott, 23. Jang got 9 minutes. Bassey got 24. Richardson, Hall. Look at all these dudes, man. That's too many people playing too many minutes. This game was dog shit. Yeah, Spurs saw those Wemby highlights and they were like, yes, please. Dude, I was so hyped for this game. I'm going to show you my DraftKings lineup from last night. And this is why I can tell. This is why I was pissed off because we had a fun little, I wouldn't even call it a good sweat. We had a little sweat going on last night. And they just bummed me out. They just absolutely bummed me out. Not as much as that last touchdown by the Washington defense. But if you look at this lineup here, so we had SGA, and look at this ownership percentage, baby. SGA had 15%, 60 points, dude. SGA is so good. Banton right there, 51%, whatever, put up a 50 spot. Jaylen Brown is fine. Scotty Barnes, what are you doing, dude? You have nobody left on the team. How are you not, like, at least get some more rebounds and assists? What is this stat line? 8 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Kill me, Scotty. Jeremiah Robinson-Earl, I thought Poku, this was a bad matchup for the Celtics, but I'm a piece of shit. Shout out garbage time for my man Norman Powell, who ended up getting there. And then Keldon Johnson. What is this, bro? What is this? This was we came in 29. If we got just like 10 more points from Keldon, right? 293 what? 293.50 would have put us right here in 15th place. 15th place. What did 15th place win? 450. Unreal. What a bummer. Got a quadruple single. Yeah, fuck off, Scotty. The one thing entertaining. Oh, dude, the Tim Hardaway thing, dude. Why are we still putting Tim Hardaway on air? Tim Hardaway, famously on, I think it was the Levitard show like 10 years ago, said some wild shit. And then last night said some more wild shit on the broadcast. And then like in a clear, I mean, like how many times do we need people just like getting on air and apologizing? Like mid, like it didn't even take a day. Didn't even take an hour. It was like, oh yeah, I guess you can't say wild shit. Fucking Tim Hardaway. And it was so funny because I saw a tweet earlier that was going viral that was like, run TMC in the building. Awesome that they're commentating on the game. And I was like, dude, you gave Tim Hardaway a mic? What? At least he apologized. You're right. We can move on. Mike went apology. Dude, I apologize all the time. Both publicly, personally, to the Lord. Anyways, that's enough about that. I don't think we need to say anything. Let's go poke around at the standings. I really like. I know it's so stupid to look at this every day, but I'm enjoying it, and maybe it's because the Celtics are good right now. But here we go. Celtics first place, baby, 11-3. You got the Bucks at 10-3. Hawks, dude. Hawks are balling 9-5. Cavs 8-5, but the Cavs have lost 4 in a row. I wouldn't panic too much if you're Cleveland. I like Garland and Mitchell. I feel like they've only played together like 3 times. So whatever. The Wizards on a little 4-game win streak, which is wild. They're 8-6. Raptors right there at 8-7. And then you get the Sixers, the Heat, and the Pacers all at 500. Then the Knicks, the Bulls, the Nets, the Magic, the Hornets, and the Pistons right there, locked and loaded, 3-12. And in the West, we get those Blazers, Nuggets, Jazz, Grizz, Suns, Mavs, Clip, Pellies, Kangs, Warriors. Warriors 6-8 now, and then you get the T-Wolves, Spurs, Thunder, Lakers, and Rockets. A little bit more news that came out. Sorry, another coffee sip. I'm seeing we've been up for a little bit, and I'm seeing that the red light's coming on the ember. So that means we got to get this shit down before it stops heating up. A couple other things that came out, and I think, I don't know if I said this in the Discord or if I said it on the stream, but the Wiseman situation has not been looking great. And he's going to the G League. So they announced last night. It was a little info news dump that happened after the game. So the news came out like, I don't know, 2 o'clock Eastern time, maybe 11 Pacific. But they were just like, oh yeah, by the way, James is going to go play in the G League. And the vibes are bad, man. Even when you've seen him on the bench, it looks bad. He just seems bummed out. And I actually think the G League is the move. Let him just play a bunch, dude. Let him be the guy on the team. Let him play a bunch. Let him work on the stuff he needs to work on. Then build his confidence back up. Get him back up there, because it's bumming me out a little bit. We need Wiseman should be good, man. I'm rooting for him. I read that profile of him right before the season start by Katie Hendel. Was really good, and I just I'm rooting for dudes like him. And yeah, Top Shot Tesla saying Wiseman is not a fit in that system. I know. And they took Wiseman before Hallie. Dude, jump shoot. But dude, so many people. Like Hallie ended up going 10th, right? Who did the Suns take before Halliburton? Did they take Cam Johnson before Halliburton? Maybe no. Was it Jalen Smith before? I can't remember. Yeah, I know. I don't even want to touch it this morning, Weisberg. But yeah, I saw that too. I saw a great tweet. I saw a great tweet last night. Let me see if I can actually find it. And like, whether you agree or disagree with like wherever you land on this, I don't want to go deep into it, but there was an excellent joke this morning. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Or maybe I saw it late last night. I know I sent it to my friends. Where is it? Oh, God, did I not like it after all of that? Whatever. We're gonna find it, baby. We're gonna find it. I don't even care. All right, here it is. Someone should tell Jalen that Shea said something anti-Semitic, so then he might start defending him. Oh, that's so good. It's so good. That's really funny. Excellent. Yeah, Obi Toppin drafted before Hallie. Yeah, a lot of LaMelo. Yeah, a lot of people were drafted before Halliburton. And listen, I mean, Wiseman's situation is so different, right? If Wiseman was drafted by the Kings, or if he was drafted by the Pacers, or I mean, Pacers might not even be a good example, or like the Hornets or whatever, he would have been playing like 30 minutes a game right away. Do you know what I mean? Like he would have time, he wouldn't be playing in a complicated offense like they're doing it. Like they're currently doing in like Golden State, right? Golden State runs complicated sets. They're a well-oiled machine. They've been playing together for like 8 years, right? If he was on a shit team where he got to just like get some running, he would look a lot better too. Like LaMelo was able to just run around, like and just do stuff. I'm not saying he's better than LaMelo. I'm just saying he had an opportunity. You're seeing it now, Jabari Smith. You're seeing it with Paulo, who was immediately like given the keys. And I'm not saying he's better than any of those guys. I'm just saying they're given the opportunity to do some of this stuff where he wasn't. Hallie at 11 was a bad call. People had him top 5 and the pick fell. Yeah, the Hallie one was really bad. That one was really bad. Was it Jalen Smith that the Suns took over him? Who's now like Jalen Smith's kind of solid. I'll never understand that whole Jalen Smith thing. Wiseman might actually just be Kwame Brown. I think it's too early, dude. He's played like 50 games since he was like 17. Maybe that. I don't know. All right, let's take a look. I'm going to pop over to So Rare too for a second. But I want first just remind the people, like the stream, subscribe, put hashtag candy into the chat. As I go to show some So Rare stuff, just a reminder, if you haven't signed up for So Rare yet, I'm going to drop a link into the chat, but you can also find it in the show notes. You sign up and you go for free, baby. You play for free. You get 20 free cards, and you can start building lineups for free to play for some limited cards. If you buy 5 things on the auction marketplace, you get a 6th one free, and it helps us out. It makes us look great. So go ahead and do that. All right, let's go over. Oh, I don't have that popped up yet. I'm going to pull up So Rare because I want to show you some of my lineups and some of the stuff that we talked about last night. And we'll go from there. All right, excuse me. Sorry. I usually try to mute when I clear my throat. My bad, y'all. My bad. All right, let's go over to see what's going on live. So here are my lineups here. You can see Scotty Barnes disappointed, Giddey disappointed, Damian Lee. But this is in my free contest, so I don't care as much. Killian Hayes at 24 is nice. But here we go. We're going to look at my limited contender. This is the one that I was kind of hyped about. Jalen Green went for 45. Keldon Johnson sucked so bad. 20 points is brutal. At least he's got 2 games left, and this will also bring his Last 10 average down, which is kind of nice. Terrence Mann getting 24, though, for that cheap cap of like 11 was pretty sweet. And then Livers with 15 was fine. And then Sumner. We got Sumner with 2 games left. So bunch of games left. Isaiah Livers' call might end up being bad, but the rare contender is pretty sweet too. This is currently in 193rd. So I think actually, before we look at it, yeah, so projected to get a rare tier 3, but plenty of room left to run here. Draymond, I think they have one more game left, right? Yeah, they have 1 game left. So hopefully we can get Draymond up in the 30s if they play a more competitive game. But we got that ceiling pool game. Terrence Mann there with 26 was pretty nice again. And then we got Jeremy Grant and Cam Thomas, both with a couple games left. So, so that was good. Fast PP with a monster game. Wait, who's Fast PP? Peyton Pritchard? Did he have a monster game? Is that who we're talking about? I'll be so mad if Peyton Pritchard had a monster game because I tried to play him the other night and he did not have monsters games. Did I miss that? Or unless Fast PP is someone else. No, Peyton Pritchard, 10 points, 4 boards, 2 steals, and assist. Wow, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Peyton Pritchard, dude. Pride of Boston, kid. Bates Jop is a good play for a super low cap. Yeah, man. If we knew the freaking Spurs weren't going to play any of their actual good players, yeah, we would have done that. Wow, yeah, a lot of people, listen, just play the plays that I tout the next week, play the ones that I tout the next week. Sticks was growing quick for a playoff contender, and we were deep at, Sticks? Jalen Smith wasn't growing quick for a playoff contender, and we were deep at power forward. Imagine if you had Jalen Smith now, though. Imagine. All right, the other thing, too, I wanted to talk about, so for tonight's games, I think we only have 4 games. Let's see what we have here. We only have 4 games, but some fun news. Triple J, our man Jaron. We have 5 games. Jaren Jackson Jr. is returning, baby. There's no what's it called? No Desmond Bane tonight. John Morant is back, but there's no Bane. But Triple J is returning back. I imagine he's going to be on like a minutes restriction. I can't imagine they're like, hey, dude, welcome back. Let's play 30. But we got 2 fun TNT games tonight. We got Memphis and Nolans. So that'll be fun. Ja versus Zion, 1 versus 2. That'll be a good one. And then we've got the Clippers in Dallas at 8:30, which I think should be entertaining. I wonder if we see... maybe because they didn't play too many minutes. The Clippers have 3 games this week, and I was wondering if we saw a Paul George rest day, but maybe it's not against the Mavs because he only played like 28 minutes last night. You got the Knicks versus Utah, which you couldn't pay me to watch. San Antonio versus Portland, which I'm still mad about that. The Spurs situation, and then look at the Kings. Kings on national television against Kevin Durant. That will be a fun one. Yeah, Livers didn't live up 1 more game. I know. Well, you know what? So what was his cap was like 11, right? And what did he get? 12? What did he get? 12? I can't remember. Man, Javon Carter with 33. Where did I put Livers? I forget where I had him. Oh, up here. 15. Yeah, so it wasn't great. It wasn't terrible. Hopefully Corey Joseph misses another game. Something like that. But yeah, that's where we're at right now. So some fun games. Shout out the Kings fans who get a national televised game. It's probably the only one. And it could be a win. Who knows? Kings are hot right now. All right, let's see. I wanted to see what's going on with the challenges situation here. So if we go, they had actually, before we dive in, what were people's thoughts on last night's challenge? Well, where did people land on it, right? So you had to burn 3 fandom moments, and I think that ended up being from the Warriors, right? And then it was a bunch of Top Shot debuts. So how did people land? Joseph said play 70 in moment ranks last night. So sad I don't get paid out for that finish. I know. Boston Bay said he liked the Top Shot debut usage. Yeah, I figured people would be pumped about that. But overall, everybody feeling pretty good about that. Did we like this? One? I know they announced another challenge for Wednesday too. In the Wednesday one, they're giving out 2 moments, which I thought was bizarre, but okay. Live your life, live your life. What else? All right, here we go. So I'm like waiting for the chat to fly. What's everybody doing? Is everybody busy this morning? Weisberg said the Top Shot day usage was a smart call. Not every challenge needs to be for everyone. Yeah, I totally agree with that. All right, let's see what actually made it while I wait for everybody. So you got to burn 3 fandoms, right? Burn 3 fandoms. And then you got Bojan Bogdanovic with the most assists for the Raptors. And he actually didn't finish with the most assists. He had what did he have? He had Jaden Ivey did, but he doesn't have any moments. So LaMelo Ball got in there, Marcus Smart got in there, Jimmy Buckets got in there, Jalen Green got in there, Trey Young and Draymond Green all made it into the challenge. So definitely a spicier one. Definitely a spicier one. Would be nice if the Jokic Top Shot debut is a wild card. Yeah, I guess. I don't care about that either way. I see what you're saying. But that doesn't. Now I don't think I care as much about that. Hold on, I want to pull something else up real quick. But yeah, I was curious how many people were actually going for it. To me, again, I think this is one of those things where it's just kind of nice that like if you have that stuff, you can go for it. If the goal was to burn fandom moments, the Top Shot debut requirements limits the amount of burning that will happen. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I can't have another wild card too. They already had a legendary. That's true. So if you had the Jokic legendary moment, you already had the cheat code there. Let's see if any moments that actually, I'm going to focus it by, let's do this. We're going to go over here. We are going to have to drink some tea today, boys and girls. Woo! I can feel it. I can feel it in my trout. All right, let's look at badges. We'll do, oh my God. Oh, wait, I'm looking at all day. I'm like, what is going on? I was like, all right, so let's look at badges. We'll do Top Shot debut. Let's do tier. We'll do common. And then let's just see what's cooking right now. So Bonzi Wells is up 50%. All right, can we also sort by, no, league. Why is it so hard to scroll down? I hate, all right, whatever. All right, let's see. PJ Washington is up a little bit. All right, so Jimmy Butler is the only one that made the challenge. Oh, that's the last 4 hours. I'm sorry. Let's look 24 hours. So Jimmy Butler went up 43% after hitting the challenge. My guess is that one was like one of the cheaper bottlenecks. I'd like to see Banton had a solid game, right? He went up 36% for playing a good game. Bojan Bogdanovic went up to $23. So those are the ones that really moved. Let's see if there are any other ones that made it into the challenge. Jimmy Butler, Bojan, Draymond's up a little bit. Oh, he bet. Trey Young's up a tiny bit. So there we go. I mean, we're seeing it move a little bit. Wow, that Trey Young is a low ask of 129. No, Rad Dad said go to the challenge page. You know what, Rad Dad? We can't go to the challenge page, Rad Dad. We can't. Daniel says problem with these challenges is that there is minimal burning when completions are 200 to 300 at a time. Yeah, but I guess, Daniel, that means, like, I understand what you're saying about this, but that means you're expecting every single challenge to be just about burning a shit ton of moments, right? And that, I guess, is like what you want for a challenge, but I don't know if that's what Top Shot wants for a challenge. So I think there will be some of them where we do burn a shit ton. But maybe this one, that's not what it was supposed to be. And my guess is that they knew that because they included a bunch of Top Shot debuts on a 7-game slate where there's dudes like LaMelo getting in there, right? Look at Sean Grant. Mr. Pinball said, had a great day with Top Shot yesterday. Sold my Mobley 4K. Someone who left a bid in there and forgot about it. So I sold it for 155 when the low ask was 199. Use that Dapper to complete the Gobert and Murray challenges. There you go, baby. Just noticed the Jalen Green debut is a low ask at 98 right now. Yeah. 9 Lives Lounge can trade Top Shot for all day moments between users. Interesting wrinkle. Wow. Is that using the evaluate market thing? Somebody from Evaluate Market reached out and wanted us to like pump their new thing. They wanted us to pump their new thing and just like interview their CEO like for free. I was like, no, that's not good content. All right, yeah. So it is the evaluate.market thing. All right. I just like, oh man, I hate those asks. They're like, hey, I know. And they're like, hey, we love your UFC content or something. Like, it's so clear they're not watching anything either, but they just like Google YouTube creators. There's a chat feature. You can filter their moments. It's great. There you go. So there you go. Evaluate. See, this is how you get publicity. It's not by me interviewing your CEO. but it is by the chat doing it. That's cool though. I don't know. What are people's thoughts on trading NFL moments for Top Shot moments? I guess that's one of those things. If you like got in and you were like, well, I'm just in it. I'm just buying it because I support Dapper and I support this product. And then after like a couple months, you're like, you know what? I actually like basketball more than football. And somebody might go the other way with that. I guess that makes sense. That makes sense. Wow, I can feel my voice deteriorating like rapid fire right now. Rapid fire. All right. What else you guys want to talk about? We gotta wait till Mr. G Down wakes up and he's gonna come talk baseball. So let me remind you over here: like the stream, subscribe, hashtag candy for a shot at a candy pack. I'd be curious what people are doing right now for like on Top Shot. Because it kind of seems like for the challenges, if you have them or if you have, which I think is the way these challenges should work. But if you have them or if you have most of the stuff, um, then go at like, yeah, go do the challenge. And if you don't, it's like, okay, fine, I'll wait for the next one. But what are you guys like buying stuff right now? Are you just buying moments from moment ranks? Are you just sitting back and waiting? Like, what's going on? What's going on with you guys? I've been sitting out mostly. I've scooped up a couple of things, I think, but mostly I've been sitting out. Like I said, I was though. That's not a surprise. I said that I was going to be sitting out until we saw some good shit on their end. I think I actually like the challenges that they've been doing, even though I haven't really been participating. Like I don't know. It seems like there's been a good variety of stuff. It seems like they've been trying a lot of stuff. So I kind of like that. Shig says, with the market becoming increasingly illiquid, it helps facilitate transactions. Oh, you're talking about the trading? Yeah. I think the trading thing is sharp. There should be an I mean, people have wanted that forever, right? It's kind of funny you have to do it on a third party, but I still think it's good. Weisberg says, I think people are emotionally uninvolved with Dapper. I'm not actively buying unless it's a wild buying opportunity. Yeah, I'm just waiting for just consistency and good stuff. That's what I'm looking for. Looking for some consistency. And they're on their way. They're on their way. Bought an all-day Top Shot debut last Friday under 120. Oh, and Anthony Davis, excuse me. An Anthony Davis Top Shot debut under 120. Wow, it's a great get. Jordan says, sitting back, chilling. I'll go for a challenge if I need 1 to 2, but not putting much effort into the moment. Ooh, you want a Bulls rare team in the Discord. There you go. Dan says, I'm on the bench now. They were already selling to move sports between seasons. Now you don't have to pay the 5%. That is true. Now you don't have to pay the 5%. Look at this hat, man. Look at this hat, huh? This is Kelsey's dad's work company. Here we go. There's some free advertising for you. I've been watching for desperation sellers of the players I've been hoarding, like Tatum, Luka, LeBron, Embiid, and Giannis. There are some great values to be had. There you go. Some great values. My strategy has been trying to get some deals from early whales dumping, putting bids on grails. Okay. I think that's the way to go. I think that's the way to go right now. It seems like there's some pretty good buying opportunities for a lot of this stuff. So that makes sense to me. That makes sense to me. Again, I'm not there yet, but I get it. I get it. All right, we got to get this hat right though. We're gonna get this right. You know what I'm saying? Let's get a good bend on this shit. How do you guys wear hats? You guys bend boys? The Ben Boys. It's not right though. Maybe we just fucking do this. Just fucking bro it up, boys. There are a couple grails of an iron. Can't decide if I want to go after a LeBron TSD or a Steph MSFE. They're both sexy. Both sexy. Yeah, I wonder when we get that next run. You won't Dice. Dude, shout out Dice K, man. Dice K Matsuzaka. Remember Dice K? Shout out Dice K. Actually, don't. I'm not shouting out Dice K. You're not getting free shout outs here. Sorry, Dice K. Not a chance today. Guys, listen, we got to wait for Greg to wake up. So I don't know. There were only 7 games. We only have like a couple today. What else should we do? My throat is on fire. I'm like, everybody's waiting to move their cars. I can see Kelsey sitting in her car right now. Parking day, baby. Parking day. Also, happy birthday to my brother. Shout out my bro. Happy birthday to him. Not that he's watching, but whatever. We'll still do it. Country style bent like a bit. What is that, Chicken Frick? Like a bad penis? What are we doing? Posted in the Discord, but would you sell the Burrow rare for the Mahomes rare? Cost difference is about. Is the Burrow rare a TSD? No, neither of those are TSDs. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think I just would rather have TSDs. I know it's a non-TSD. I mean, I guess Mahomes is probably going to have more utility. Some so rare injury scenarios. I think something to pay attention to is the Jaren Jackson Jr. stuff. We can go over to Underdog on Twitter and let's see if there's any announcements that came out. So Wiseman going to the G League doesn't really do anything. I don't know. There wasn't really too many injuries last night, except for on the Bucs side of thing, Wesley Matthews and Grayson Allen went down. I guess Jordan Wara might get some more minutes. I don't know. There wasn't too many injuries. There weren't too many injuries. Team hold TikTok practice. What are we talking about, Shades? What? What are we talking about? F the Eagles. Yeah, that game was wild last night. I was so pissed, man. I built a 5-1 Washington stack and still with Jalen Hurts and still managed not to cash. I don't know how that happened. I did win. I did have a nice little comeback win in Yahoo this week in our team hold league. So maybe we'll pull that up for a second. Oh man, I can't believe I'm getting sick right now. I'm so mad. Although I can believe. You want to know why? Because it was like 75 degrees and then it was 35 degrees in the same freaking day. So stupid. All right, let's see. I took down Rainmakers here. Big comeback win. We put up 115. Shout out Devonta. I almost didn't play defense. I got burned by the Kyler Murray injury. Darren Williams sucks now. Elijah Moore's been it was just bad news all around. But Devonta Smith came through. If we look at the league overview, I think Big Ticket's running away with this shit right now. Big Ticket 9-1. 9-1 there on a 7-game win streak. Ryan B. Slides, the Commissioners in second. Dunbar's in third right now, even though I beat Dunbar, so never forget that. Theo My Flow, that's Borland, I think. Then words fail me. We got Sheppy, Luke the Sheriff. Then there I am in 8th place. We got to make a run because I think only 6 make the playoffs, right? I think only 6 make the playoffs. Who do I have this week? Let's look at let's look at matchups. Let's see who we have this week. This week we got a big one against Team Dead as Fuck. Artemis, dude. Artemis coming at you, my man. Coming at Artemis here. He's projected to win, but hopefully Kyler's back. I've been doing so freaking bad in all things fantasy. It's been so frustrating. I truly have run so bad in so many different spots here. We're gonna have to get a new defense. Can't play them, but it truly has not been fun. It has not been fun. Dumb question, but how do we enter the team hold community contest for OTM Rumble? Dude, so it's only if you own a Jolly Joker, Jordan. It's only if you own Jolly Joker. So do you have a Jolly Joker? Rob says, thank you for the live before lock last night. Added Banton to my contender when you said he was starting. There we go, Rob. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Those live before lock shows are really fun. I'm enjoying doing them. I hope you guys come through. I know, Sean. I know. Eno Benjamin got released. That was crazy. Eno Benjamin, I wonder what happened. That Eno stuff was nuts. Yeah, the live before lock streams, though, we're going to do them Mondays and Fridays at 5:30, obviously, live before it locks, and just kind of go over the NBA injury news and some late starting stuff. Superloop says, I have TOC bags. Does that count? Yeah, you and me both, man. You and me both. Yeah. Anyways, I don't want to talk about that. All right, let's get G done in here. Let's wake his ass up. Yeah, I think someone will pick up Eno too. Eno looks good. I wonder if something happened or if I wondered, I don't know what was going on with that Cardinal situation. That was pretty weird. A couple other things. Hey, listen, I've been trying to get some, you've been seeing it. I've been doing some more YouTube shorts and some TikTok shit. So I'm going to drop a link to the TikTok. Go follow me if you haven't done that. Oh, Stan said he complained about the reduced playing time, so they cut him. Wild. Well, now he's really got some reduced playing time. The Cardinals, man, what a shit show. That organization is a shit show. Eno actually looked like the best back out over there, too. It's kind of weird. Or Ingram was coming on strong, too. I don't understand how you cut him. But yeah, go follow the TikTok stuff. Also, if you haven't joined the Discord yet, join the Discord. Come hang out with us. Join the VIP if you haven't done that as well. Let's talk about Puig. What happened with Puig? I miss Puig. Which one? Yasiel? Yasiel Puig. I honestly have been so unplugged with baseball because the Red Sox are such a shit show. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Guys, this health is deteriorating fast. We need my boy G done here quickly. I'm going to give him a little text. Let's see. Hold on. Whenever you're ready. Come on through. Thank you, Ransom Reed. I saw that note for sending something for a giveaway. I'll add that. I'm not going to do the giveaways yet, just because we're waiting until we do the candy stuff. I'm going to have Greg come on and do that. Let's see what Ransom Reed gave us, though. Ransom Reed. Ransom Reed. Ooh, a Trey Young fandom moment. That was very kind of you, Ransom Reed. That was very nice. He lied about sports betting. A Monaco. What's going on? What Puig is going on? Puig might go to prison. Which Puig are we talking about? Okay, hold on. Let's learn what's going on live. That's good content. Let's see. Ex-Dodgers pleads guilty to lying to federal agents about illegal. Wow, Yasiel Puig. Man, that's too bad, dude. He was so much fun. He was so much fun for a while. And then he just clearly had some stuff going on. Ooh, Trickenberg says I'm 9th on Sober Limited Contender. There you go. There you go. We like that. We like that. Eli Mitchell did look good, which pissed me off for my Christian McCaffrey exposure, but Eli Mitchell did look good. Speaking of which, we can go, speaking of exposure, why don't we go, Josh Primo, why don't we go over to see how some of our underdog basketball drafts that we did together are doing. I'll see what we go on. We did a handful of these, right, in the small ball qualifiers. So we'll go take a look at some of these here. Let's see. We'll start down here. Trying to find some where we can actually, let's see some of the ones that I'm doing good. Maybe we have some team holders in here. I don't recognize any team. Oh, Brent was in here. Milo, DJ Local. All right, let's see. We'll look at my lineup here. SGA, dude. SGA is in like, I think 17 or 18% of my lineups for best ball, which is looking nice. Kevin Porter Jr. has been playing well. Simons has been fine. Suggs, whatever. Bones and Dort haven't done much, but Giannis, Paolo, Keldon, Domantas Sabonis. Sabonis actually like sneaky been putting up a ton of stats. I feel like Sabonis has almost outscored Jokic. Jokic's usage has gone down quite a bit just with the return of Jamal and Michael Porter Jr. All right, over here we got Luka. Okay, actually, before we look at this one, let's see if we've got do we have people in this one? No, we don't have people in that one. Trying to look for our boys, for our some of the drafts that we did online together here. I don't know. I don't know. I don't see a bunch of them. How are you guys doing in some of yours? Yeah, all over Sabonis for tonight. Maybe we'll build the DraftKings lineup while we wait for Greg here. Maybe we'll build the DraftKings lineup. See what we got going on here. We'll do first look. I'm in 1st and 1. The Harden injury. Yeah, the Harden injury is tough. You just got to stay above water here. All right, let's go into here. Let's see what we got. So Memphis, New Orleans, right? If we just look at the players that are out, right? So Kyrie's still out. Oh, Zion's questionable. I didn't realize that. That would suck if he missed this game, but that's something to pay attention to. Kawhi's still out. Bane, I think his Bane was already ruled out. Yeah, he's doubtful for tonight, so you get that. And then Nurk, I think Nurk is questionable. I thought Nurk was going to miss tonight. So a lot of injury news that we have to pay attention to. Jaren Jackson Jr. is looking like he's going to play. Simmons, I think, is going to sit only because he was moved to questionable. Claxton is probable. So there you go. John Wall's still out. Oh, Mitchell Robinson. I thought he was going to miss more time. I thought he was going to miss a lot more time. And then you got Justice Winslow down here, Seth Curry. All right, whatever. So looking at this, I think this Sacramento-Portland game is probably where I'm going to be doing a lot of my lineup building. We're going to miss the start of No Dunks. I know, Snoopaloop, because we're going late. We're going late today. Dumbar's coming on in a few minutes, and then he's going to talk about the candy thing. Greg might be running this solo, though, because I think I'm dying in real time right now. Hold on one second. I'll wait till Greg gets here. Okay. Chewy's up in here. But yeah, I think I'm going to be targeting this game tonight and maybe start with like Dame and what's the bonus's price? Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. Not this game. LOL. Brooklyn and Sacramento. So you got Sabonis there at 9-2. We're going to just plug Sabonis in and then probably just plug in KD and then just figure it out from there. Like that definitely like kills your salary, but I feel like that's where I would start and then find the value elsewhere. Hopefully like somebody like Zion sits and you can go to Trey Murphy or something like that. Because I think with Memphis and New Orleans being on national television, both teams play fast. I can see a lot of people just wanting exposure to that. Because obviously, like Ja's a good play too. But Ja is, so you got Luka's 12-8. No one's going to play Luka on this slate because of how expensive he is. Then Paul George, Ja. Whew, yeah, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough not to play Ja. What if we play, what's our average salary if we play Ja? Oh my God, 3.9. Impossible. Impossible to play Ja. Yeah, G Dunn exhausted from promoting Andor nonstop. I know G Dunn. It's also early out there. Although you're on the West Coast too. You're on the West Coast too, so who knows? Who knows? But yeah, I'm excited that we were able to partner up with Candy for this. I'll drop a link in the chat. Also, you probably saw our boy Eric, Nifty Sports, was crushing it here. I see Wet Like I'm Book is just catching up right now. He's listening late. He says he wants the Suns to suck so bad. It's all about the takes, baby. It's all about the takes. We're just trying to live up to the takes. Yeah, man, I can feel myself getting paler too, right? Like you can see it happening in real time. We're just getting uglier and uglier, baby. I'm excited for the people who are going to listen to this in audio later today. But yeah, this is bad news. This is bad news. We got like a nice sweat going now too. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, let's get some water in here. I might have Greg fire up the giveaway when he gets on. And so you might have to put in hashtag Candy again. But honestly, that's for the real ones. All of you guys that left that think you still deserve a giveaway. And then Ransom Reed, we might hold on to yours a little bit late. And we'll do that. We'll do that. Regret going on record that Simmons would have a really good year. Dude, it's early, but yes, I do. I do regret. Simmons has looked awful. Simmons has looked really, really bad. And I don't think he's healthy. I don't think he's right. Clearly, I mean, he's like playing every other game at this point. But yeah, I don't see an end in sight, man. I don't see an end in sight for this Simmons situation. But I am curious what they do with Kyrie. And I do think as Simmons gets healthier, like I do think everyone forgets that Simmons picks up like a lot of those peripheral stats. Like he's a big block and steal guy. And I just don't think he's healthy. I think his back is a problem. And back stuff is scary stuff, man. Chewy says the Kangs will allow it. Dude, the Kangs are good, man. I feel like I want the Kangs to win this game. Toscano, 25K rim shaker trading at 6 due to the challenge. Sell them if you got them. Yeah, 100%. 1,000,000% sell those. 1,000,000%. All right, let's see. What else we got? Did I already share? I shared the Candy link. Let's go. I'll pull this up here. We can start looking at what we got dropping today. All right, those are no, that's not what I wanted. I think we're too zoomed in here. Actually, that's not true. My collection, Major League Baseball. Where is the oh, here we go. The vaulted icon drop, baby. The vaulted icon drop. So we're giving away which one? This $45 mega pack that includes 10 leadoff icons and a chance at an insert. Rarities ranging from uncommon to epic, and that's at 1:00. They also have a $350 pack drop and a freaking $1,000 drop. What's this? Old school? Is this old school Top Shot when we're like spending 1K on a pack? Is that what's happening right now? Get in early. But no, so we'll be giving away a mega pack. There he is. What's up, man?
What's up? I haven't even tested the mic.
No, you sound good.
I sound good? Then I don't need to test. We're just going to roll with it.
You sound good. Yeah, we're just looking at this. Greg, you know what? I'm going to put this in the private chat. I'm going to have you set up the giveaway because I think I'm going to have to dip in a few.
Okay.
You might have to run the rest of this solo because as they can attest to, my body is deteriorating in real time.
Oh, that must have been a fun show.
Yeah.
Must have been a fun show.
But
I haven't seen you in this Movember time frame, but I gotta
I know.
say you're.
I have to head back to Massachusetts and was trying tomorrow and was trying not to have full mustache for like services. So I I was like grew the beard back out so I didn't have to show up to something like that.
No, you're giving big inside out dad energy.
Oh, there we
All
go.
right.
Hell yeah. Hell
Couldn't,
yeah.
couldn't be closer. But he's like he's an icon on the internet.
He is, dude. That animated dad could get it. You know what I'm saying?
It's true.
People do get thirsty for that.
It's true.
But Greg, if you can be, I just told them that they're gonna have to redo they're gonna have to re-put in hashtag candy. Don't do it yet. I'll wait till it's Greg sets it up.
Oh yeah, sure. Thank you for.
Yeah.
Okay, so I click this.
Click that, and then you just pick the stream that we're on right now, hashtag candy, and then start it. And then I might have you take over because I really am dying. I think right now the last 20 minutes have been tough.
That's fair. Already 8 entries.
Already 8 entries. People were ready to go for it, man. People were ready to go. So again, if you already entered it, we're up to 75. Sorry, you got to do it again. Dems the rules.
Is this? Did you have a giveaway this morning on the stream, or is this the first?
I was just getting people ready. Ready for the candy stream. I was hyping up candy all day.
Wow.
Greg, what's your excitement level for the pack drops? And then I'm gonna dip.
I'm pretty excited. I'm excited to. So basically, the gist of these packs, and you can dip at any time because now I'm about to go on a rant. The gist of these packs are they're the vaulted packs, meaning they're the packs that have been in the vault. It's essentially the equivalent of Top Shot, as if they took all of Series 1 and redistributed them, took out all the commons and everything above a common, they just put into these packs and were like, here you go. This is it. This is the rest of them. So it's from the previous lineup, early lineup icon packs that didn't sell out, but it's everything from uncommon through legendary. There's a ton of legendaries left. There's a ton of epics left. And so they just have a variety of different ways that you can, or different packs within these boxes that you can pull, including something called a hot pack, which is just all epics. So it's, third highest tier. So I'm excited to dabble. I'm excited for two things. One, to scoop at least a mega pack. If not, I might be convinced to get one of the boxes just because I love to rip the packs. And then two, to watch what happens on the marketplace. Because, after this pack drop happens, they're opening up an insane kind of no ceiling burning competition where everyone is kind of in competition with each other. It's community burn. So everyone's in competition with each other to burn as much of these like Series 1 lead off series icons as you can in exchange for pieces of candy, which then you compete against each other and get some end of the year kind of new icons, NFTs, whatever it is. So just good overall, just to get supply down, get it out, and then get it down.
And so you know where you stand.
They've clearly put some thought into the off season, right?
Yeah, which is great. That is great to see because that's like some of the scarier time, right? In this space. So that is good to see that they've been paying attention to it. All right, man. I'm sorry I know this wasn't the plan. I'm gonna have you cook for a little bit. And then. Yeah, just you already know what to do. You're on the email, so we'll just grab their email afterwards. But all right, good luck to everybody going for a candy pack, and let's talk some baseball.
Let's do it. All right, thanks, Mike. What's up, everybody? It's been a minute. It's I'm G Dunn. I'm not cousin Greg. I should change that. I am someone's cousin Greg, but I'm G Dunn. I am the host of the all too rarely This Week in Candy show, which honestly is this bi-monthly in candy at this point. But I'm excited. I'm excited that we were able to give away a pack. This pack drop is happening today at 1 p.m. Eastern, as Mike said, 10 a.m. Pacific. I'll be in a meeting, but hopefully there's some left over when I get out. But let me pull it up. Let me get you some visuals so you can see what we're talking about. So, like I said, there's a variety of packs and options you can go. It is the old Top Shot days, $1,000 boxes here. That is out of my price range, but it's in the price range for some. The mega pack, again, these are like rarities from uncommon to legendary. There are legendaries left of certain players, one of one. In the candy streets, the legendaries are one of one. The epics are out of, I think, 250. So yeah, the mega pack, $45. The icon box rather, is $350. I believe this is 10 packs, 10 of the icon packs. So you save $10 when you add it all up. But you also have higher odds in this pack to get a hot pack. It's a lot of pack lingo getting thrown around. A hot pack, which gets you a full pack of epics. And then finally the super box, which I believe are the packs contain 25 icons each. So that just ultimately becomes the best bang for your buck if you're willing to spend that much. And then we've got to talk inserts. There's inserts in the mix. Let's actually go to their Twitter because that's going to showcase the best visuals for the inserts. But for the first time, they're treating this like true cardboard. They're making, they're providing inserts, right? So in the same way that you'd pull a certain amount of common cards, you'd also have a chance at inserts. There's a number of different versions of inserts. There's the double play, which I can now pull up. John says, let's be honest, you're buying packs in it. No, listen, God, I've done my compliance training. I'll be doing it after work. Here we go. So here's just a visual of some of the inserts. First of all, I think these look visually awesome. This is a double play, so it's Trey Turner both hitting it and then making the grounding into his own double play, which is like kind of a cool concept. Let's see what this one is. This is a Trout dinger. I forget what this one's called, but another series of inserts. And then last but not least, Shohei. Boom. It's cool to imagine what these will look like in like the once in future Mark Zuckerberg metaverse 3D glasses headset, whatever it's going to be. But I do think the design is pretty cool here. So each of these boxes gives you a chance to win or to get one of the inserts. But man, Candy has been nuts. And again, reminder, hashtag Candy in the chat. We're going to give away one of those mega packs at the end of the show if I can figure out how to spin it. Candy's been busy. Candy's been doing their thing in the off season and towards the end. They announced new challenges. They started cooking with challenges. They just announced a play of the day challenge, both for the entire season, which is like own every single play of the day, which is something like 281, which again, you do you. Some people have it. Some people have been collecting the whole time. I probably have like 30 of them, but they announced that, and then they announced a specialized play of the day challenge where you could get, if you get 150, you get a kind of season recap. But the full Candy play of the day challenge, if you own all of them, you actually get to pick the moment from the season that they will then mint into an NFT, which that feels like the future, like the way to do it. I know Top Shot hasn't dabbled into that yet, but it's not the first time Candy's done kind of community vote for what they want to see on the platform, which is cool. They've also, in the past, I don't know when we last spoke, like 3 months ago, burning. They've been burning. They've not been afraid to burn. So initially the supply kind of outweighed the user demand in Series 1, as I think a lot of platforms have succumbed to. So they introduced a burning challenge where you could burn anything from a core to an epic in exchange for points, and then you are burning and minting a new tier. So it is one slot above epic out of maximum 100 for the top 200 players, called Titan. What's wild now, so all 200 players now suddenly have a new tier. It kind of knocks epic down a peg. So there's been like some discourse about the fact that epic is now like not as rare as it was once promised, because Titan came into the mix, which are out of 100. And again, I could be better at this and show you guys, give you visuals. But in this new challenge, they're now allowing Titan burns. So these top players out of 100 are going to become less and less. So these are look at these Titans. So anyway, out of 100, some didn't mint out, like Santander out of 70, Marsh out of 61. The reasons they didn't mint out were that they were ultimately too expensive for how many of the pieces that you needed were on the marketplace. But it's kind of, I mean, I keep comping to Top Shot, but like the equivalent of what Top Shot's doing now, where it's like burn a Tatum for a Tatum moment. You had to have at least 50% of what you were burning was that player. So it kind of, you know, it made it interesting because it's suddenly making your favorite player more scarce. Boston base is Andrew Garfield trending. I'm take that as a compliment. I'm gonna take that as I'm looking like Andrew Garfield, but a little bit less in shape because he is yoked right now for some reason. Boston says not super tuned into Candy and discussion of them being acquired. I don't know. I haven't heard this at all, and I can't imagine they would because they're owned by Fanatics, which is like one of the largest merch companies, right? And in fact, I think they last year acquired Topps, right, to get a handle into the cardboard market. And which actually makes a lot of sense because that's lets cardboard live on in this age of whether it survives or not of NFTs. Yeah. So anyway, my point in this rant is that that Titan tier is eligible for the community burn. So it's exciting. It's going to be exciting. What else? Who here is on Candy? Is anyone on Candy, or are you here to get that sweet pack and to sign up and dabble? Let's see. I know some people. Borland is on. We got a little chat in the Discord of talking about it every now and then. The Candy Discord is a lot of fun. I tend to be more of a lurker in there, but I got to start talking it up a little bit more. Classic Mike Sakarian's coffee sip. To the House is saying that's getting mixed reactions from cardboard fans. Yeah, it's interesting. I like they're coexisting now. Obviously, you know, Candy has a lot of growth to have. That is not a sentence. They have a long way to go when it comes to growth. And there's an argument that, you know, will that pull from the cardboard market? Are cardboard collectors going to stay cardboard collectors forever? Is there a place in the world where they collect both? I don't know. But yeah, I know that whole the crazy the dramatics of Topps being bought. I think it was a year ago. I remember those divisive reactions. Snoopaloop is on Candy. Says I'm just trying to sell my 409 and a 409 Freddy. That was from the first All-Star run, right? It's 2021. When he was still with Brave. Borland says on Candy, not really buying much now. Yeah, it's Borland. Like it'll be interesting to look at, like, because this is going to open up. This pack drop is going to just unleash so much supply on the market, which hopefully will quickly be remedied by the burning challenge. So, you know, anything that you don't truly care about, consider burning off. Even if you burn off up to, you can get one piece of candy, they call it, then you'll get a NFT in response. I think it's like a league leader NFT. So, you know, it'll be a star and it'll be out of however many people do it, which I imagine would be, I don't know, 300-400. Oh, what up, Veronica? What's going on? Blaze says I have an epic Verlander, epic 169 that won't sell either. LA's 220. Yeah, it's we're in the same spot as any other platform right now, which is just new users. So we'll have I don't know. You got to put on the 10-year glasses, I guess. It's funny. I've been obviously out of the NFT streets. Poor Mike has been streaming alone for months and months and months and months. But I know it's rough out there in these streets right now. All right, let's see. So, Boston Face says, yeah, interesting. Yeah, it's the amount of cards that got burned. I don't know what to call them. Do we call them cards? Do we call them? But anyway, it's just like Top Shot, where each card you can go in and dabble with how many got burned over the previous Titan burn. So here's just like a random choice. And you can see like almost 500 of this is burned, but look how many are wrapped. So in theory, a lot of these are going to get unleashed onto the marketplace in the next 24 hours. And obviously this is like, the floor is 50 cents and Ketel Marte is selling for 65. So it's interesting. But anyway, yeah. So they actually, what I like to think Candy did over the playoffs in the World Series is kind of set the tone for what they're going to do next year and what they're able to do mid-season, which is challenges. That's what I've been waiting for. That's what I think makes the platform fun. As we know, Top Shot brought that into the mix. NFL All Day with Playbook. So I think the potential, especially because there's games literally every day, the potential for some form of challenge. I won't call it like fantasy or daily fantasy, because you obviously have So Rare and all those others. So legally, who knows what they can do? But what they were able to do in the playoffs was fun. It was just you had to collect uncommon and above versions of the top performing players. I mean, it's what you'd imagine. The difference is that you had to collect them after the fact. They would announce the list, and then you just collect them. I guess that's what Top Shot does. Hopefully someday we can get to a point where you can pick your lineup, build a lineup in some way that doesn't conflict. But again, no idea what's allowed, no idea what they can get away with. Anyway, guys, hashtag Candy in the chat. We're going to go for another 10 minutes or so. Then we're going to pull a winner, and they're going to get a mega pack. And all that stuff goes on sale today at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. This is Lulu. You have something to say? You have something to say? Mike shouldn't have left. Yeah, I know. Here we go. These are your three options. We're giving away a mega pack. Kenny was awesome enough to give us a mega pack, and that's my cat's butthole. And also, we're gonna draw. I'll drop our link in the show notes. We'll give you a link to sign up to if you haven't signed up yet. Borland. Oh, here we go. Borland says, "How many packs are you still holding?" So this is interesting. This pack drop that they announced is interesting because it kind of short term, I think, both devalues and adds a bit of intrigue to some of the packs that we're holding. The history of like kind of the packs the pack drops is that they started with 60,000 lineup one. There were 6 lineups, 600 something players. They divided them into 6 lineups. They started with 60,000 lineup one packs, and there were specific players you can get in lineup one: Mike Trout, Wander Franco, and a bunch of other good ones. And those sold out. And then from there, each other lineup, as they introduced it, sold out a little bit less and less. So this pack drop is taking all of the uncommons and above and mixing them all up, grab bagging them out, and then selling them again from all 6 lineups. But what's interesting is that in the checklist for this lineup, they revealed which legendaries haven't been pulled, and one of those is Mike Trout. Not only do they reveal which haven't been pulled, but they reveal whether they're in these boxes or whether they're in packs that people currently own. And so some of these legendaries that people are, chasing and would in theory be some of the highest valued cards on the market are in these, and some, including Mike Trout, is in a pack in someone's collection. So Borland, long answer. I probably have like 20 something packs across all 6 of those lineups. So they're not all like in contention to find that Mike Trout. But this announcement showed people that, that Mike Trout is in someone's collection in an unopened lineup one pack. That said, that was the highest quantity pack drop. And I think there's probably 1,000 on the market, just on the marketplace. I don't have any of mine on the marketplace at the moment, but I think there's quite a bit. But we can check it out. We can look. So yeah, overall, I have about 20, 25. Let's see. I'm gonna sort by packs. Do you guys have any unopened packs? Nice. Here we go. So the lineup one floor. This is one where Trout is in somewhere. One of these packs or one in another collection has Trout, and it's gone up a little bit. They're now 24 $25. I think retail initially was 50, and then they dropped them the next packs down to 30 and doubled everyone's pack supply. So if you had bought some for 50, they gave you a free pack for every single one. Borland says, you're saying your team hold. I've opened everything. So I was, for a long time, I was team hold on the packs, because I was like, people will be, these will continue to rise as more get open and the trout isn't pulled. But the new pack drop, because these contain so many cores, and you know what? We're going to rip one. We're just going to rip one from my collection, because these contain so many of the commons, and the upcoming pack drop contains uncommon through epic only. In theory, those will probably stand the test of time a little bit more, but those that are chasing for trout or for a specific player that we know is in there, those will stand the test of time, I think, until the trout's pulled, and then it all goes downhill. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6. Here we go. I got six lineup ones left, but we're gonna rip. What do we think? Pick a number. 3947, 3246, 2979, 2925. What's the date? 15. Let's go 2979. I'm feeling good about this. Guys, if I pull the trout, we're staying live all day. That's exactly what everyone wants. All right, here we go. So this is not today's pack drop. Today's pack drops will look better than the contents of this. But if you haven't experienced a candy pack drop, this is what's up. Okay, so cores, these you will not see in today's pack drop. These are the equivalent of common. These are, speak of the devil, little 65 center. So these are cores. These are still available, but these are getting distributed in team packs. So these will be like, if you want a Diamondbacks pack, it's $10 and you get 4 cores. I won't be dabbling in those, but I think that's a good entry point for a new user. Urias, Julio. And again, the cores do not have a play attached. Oh, World Series semi-hero, Alec Bohm, everybody. Uncommon. This is uncommon, so this has a play attached to it. Oh, you had to give me Ryan Brazier. You had to give me Brazier. And then last but not least, our rare of the day, Pavin Smith. So lineup one. So as you can see, nothing really to write home about in this pack, but the mega pack is way better than this. The mega pack is 10 icons and uncommon and above. So uncommon, rare. I don't think there's a chance at a legendary in a mega pack, but that's okay. The chance is higher for an insert, and the chance is higher for an epic. You know what? We know what chops. We're doing it. We're not ripping them all, but we're gonna rip another one. Unless I broke it. Did I break it? I broke it. I'm gonna rip not a lineup one though. I'm gonna rip something else. I might rip let's see. What do I got? So a lot of these in here are not, I didn't buy these. These were yeah, Isaac says if you buy the $350 box, there's a small chance of legendary. Yeah. A lot of these were challenge rewards. So for the playoff challenges, which I've completed the series 1, lineup 1, or 2022 icon series. I completed all 630 of those. A lot of those are cores, so I got them at 50 cents. But because of that, it made some of these challenges easier for the World Series players and stuff. All right, so let's see. So I have 23 packs. There's the answer to your question, Borland. Was 24. Anthony says, how many mega packs? I'm probably gonna scoop a couple. I'm more interested. I kind of went in on Titans, and I'm interested to see what happens in the marketplace. But again, challenges galore. If you collect all 630, there's 10 additional rookies in the mega pack. Sorry, there's so much information. 10 additional rookies, which is exciting because it's going to be the first time on the platform. I think it's 8 rookies and then 2 traded players, one of whom is Juan Soto in the Padres uniform. And those also come with a legendary somewhere in these packs, in these boxes. So it's exciting stuff. All right, lineup 6, 4, 3. Let's do 3. Let's do 3. Let's get a Devers. Let's get a Devers and make Mike jealous. And oh yes, and Isaac and the inserts. Yeah, the inserts they look so good. They look so good. We'll pull them up in a bit. All right, let's do this. This is like the pregame. We're just biding our time until 1 p.m. when we can get a mega pack. All right. So again, core and uncommon. Kyle Isbell, Charlie Morton, Wilson Contreras, Gregory Soto, the other Soto, and Liam Hendricks. Cool. So what's great is that starting November 21st, do I need any of these? Nope. Can I burn these? Yep. So in the burning challenge, each icon has its own point value assigned. So cores will be 3 points each. Uncommons are 6 points each. Rares are 15. Epics are 40. And Titans are 100. And every 100 points, you get a piece of candy that then goes into the pot. And if the person who has the most or the top 2.5% get a ton of these brand new prizes, new NFTs, all that stuff. Donnie Richards giving us some alpha. Says, growing up, I was in a church bowling league with Mike Trout's future in-laws. No way. Were they good? Were they good bowlers? Were they Mookie Betts level bowlers? Anyway, I'm gonna pull the inserts back up just because I think the design team at Candy has done an incredible job between the animation when you're opening these packs and the inserts themselves. So let's see. I'm trying to pull up one that I haven't shown before. All right. Hold on. And I'm going to give you what these insert sets are. So there is rookie to, so there's 4 kind of insert sets with minimal players per set, but those sets are rookie to retired, and it's our boy Pujols and Yachty. And I don't think we've seen a preview of what those are, so that'll be interesting to see. And hopefully, that's going to be one you want. It's like the last of these grades. Animated Slugger. Oh, I think I saw they shared a preview of these. Let me go find these. Where was it? Here we go. I found them. These ones are amazing. So, Animated Slugger. It's literally an animation over the hit. So that was Judge. Here's Pete Alonso, polar bear. Just floppy fish energy right there. Bang. And then last but not least, Childish Bambino, baby, Juan Soto with the baby bib and the lollipop. That one's actually dope. I think the way that bounces, the bat bounces, that's pretty fun. Yeah. So these are cool. So this is one set. That is Animated Slugger. Double play, we showed that earlier. Let me pull that back up. That is, you get one side of the player hitting and the other side of the player making the defensive play. If you've ever wanted to see Trey Turner ground into his own out, you got it. I love Trey Turner, honestly. I think my favorite player that doesn't play for my hometown team. He's so smooth, so slick, modest. Looks like a DJ from Sweden. Just crushes it. What's this one? Oh, this is On the Seams. This little set is called On the Seams with the plane breaking home run NFTs right here. These are like, what's the award for design in the Web3 sports world? Is it the? It's not the Webbies that exists. Is it the MEFTs? No, we'll figure it out. But we're gonna give this one that award. Just boom. It's pretty slick. Yeah, Borland says, I wish there was more hype on these. Their team does a great job. Truly, truly. And even like the pack animation. I mean, I know, we're getting in the weeds here, but like, look at this. Do you even want to open this? Is that just like a fingerprint mark right there on the side? The attention to detail is pretty dope. Chops says, whoa, don't scare me, Chops. Trey Turner, where does he sign? I thought you said, where did he sign? Where did he sign the Phillies? I mean, look, secretly, I don't think this will happen because, we'll get into this another day. But secretly, if the Red Sox don't land Bogarts back, which I don't think they will, I would love them to get Trey, but I also don't think they'll get Trey. So I think probably Phillies probably makes the most sense. Where do you guys think Judge is going? New York has to sign him back, right? Or do you think he's Giants? It's going to be wild, whatever happens. They also have Rizzo. They have Rizzo on the table. I feel like they bring Rizzo back if they can't get Judge. Borland is really hoping Correa comes back to Minnesota. I mean, I wouldn't hold your breath. Sorry, Borland. But maybe you'll get Trey. Maybe you'll get Xander. Oh, I forgot Borland was also a Yankees fan. Borland, what if Minnesota got Judge? I'd be happy with that. You'd be happy with that. And the Yankees got, I don't know, Pavin Smith. Perfect. Let's do it. Oh, Veronica says the Marlins. I saw, how Twitter's like chaotic these days, and there's just verified people making stuff up now. I saw an amazing tweet that talked about how Trout was going to the Rays, and they're like, lock, deal is done. Trout has gone to the Rays. The Rays contract or payroll doubles, and he says it's forever home. And like, we know it's fake, but there's still that moment where you're like, whoa. Borland says, I could see Correa coming back. Don't see them shelling out Judge money though. Wouldn't have Correa just opted in though, or would he be looking for more money? Because he had an option, right? But I don't know. All right, guys, hashtag candy. Let's check this giveaway thing. 39 entries. I'll do it the way Mike does it, which is the smart way, and show it on the screen. You guys see that? Okay, yeah. So enter. So this is to win a mega pack, which probably will hit your accounts tomorrow, I would imagine. But do hashtag candy in the chat. You'll be entered into this to win a mega pack if we draw you. Premium SD says lots of people burning robes if Judge leaves New York. I mean, they got to make an attempt. They have to make an attempt. But dude is going to be making so much. He's just so much money. He bet on himself and won. Last chance here. Got about 5 more minutes. Last chance. Hashtag candy. Get your entry in. You are entering to win a mega pack, which goes on sale today at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. And once again, a mega pack is uncommon through Epic. None of the cores, none of the kindling, as we call it, because we're gonna burn it away. That's right here. So yeah, drops in 2.5 hours. I will be in a meeting, so I will be just watching from the sidelines. Let's talk play of the day for a little bit. So play of the day, they ran every single day. The next morning, they had a moment that you could buy from what they deemed the play of the day the night before. And then when there was a milestone, and this kicked in with Judge's 60-second home run, but when there was a milestone, they put out these out of 99 milestone marks. So only 2 happened this year, Judge's 62nd, and then the no-hitter in the World Series, which is like insane to say that even happened. But I missed out on Judge. Judge just went like through the moon immediately. but I did scoop one of these, and I'm thinking about flipping so that I can buy some more icons, but I don't know how to time it right. But again, candy's just the innovation and the new kind of, they're not afraid to try things, which I think is awesome. Especially as we kind of dabble into this off season, and the community burn is so smart. Just to bring quantity down, keep people engaged, all that stuff. What is this? Oh, these are their previous pack drops. Yeah, they had their 2022 All-Star packs, Blue Edition and Gold. They've also, I think, Borland, you've dabbled with this, right? They have the commemorative tickets. If you were there, you could cash in your ticket and get this NFT saying that you were there. So, like, imagine being a judge's. I don't know. This is interesting. Would you buy a ticket to a game that you didn't attend? Which I guess there's something to be said about. I mean, smartly, that's why Candy's doing it as just the milestone games. But I mean, pretty slick. They look good. But I imagine that that's the future, right? The future, you go to a game, you get that ticket as an NFT, just for your own personal wallet. Anyway, let's look up that Freddy. That Freddy 409. So, it's Freddy Peralta. See what we're dabbling with. Was it a rare, you said, or no? Was that a 409? So it was a core, and he was on the Braves. I remember, I scooped one of these. I scooped like number 5 or something. No, not number 5. He is number 5. I scooped like number 7. All right, it's 22. Listen, perfect cereal. You never know. It could sell. It could sell. And here's kind of a showing of the tiers here. And actually, that's not a showing of the tiers because there's no Titan. I'm going to wrap up in one. So we're going to pull the trigger and wrap up in 1 sec. So just so you can see how they're showing the data, which again, as a data nerd, my favorite part of this whole process. So these are the tiers currently for Freddie Freeman. No legendary on here, meaning the legendary has not been pulled or is not listed because it can't assign a price to it. This is from the lead up icon pack. So, I mean, all these Freddies should be at least uncommon, rare, and epic should be in the mega packs. The red is the Titan. Only 72 were burned because there was so much limited supply on Freddy out there. But you can also scroll over this right here and see how many of each exist and how many have been burned. So what is that, like 32 Titans are burned? No, 22. So it'll be interesting to see the before and after from this community burn. What happens to these? How scarce they get. I'm more of a hoarder type, so I don't know. I'll definitely burn some, but I like sitting there watching everyone else burn these pieces and watch mine get more and more scarce. So, but we'll see. It might be too addictive. I might have to do it. Yeah, Snoop says I have to drop the price. Well, listen, it's the perfect cereal, and in theory, it's going to get badges. I know, like, say what you will about badges after the years of Top Shot and all the hype around it, and maybe now is the time before the badges. I don't know, but in theory, that will be his debut thing, and it's the perfect cereal, despite it being the most common. Who knows? Candy, if you believe in these platforms, regardless of sport, if you believe in them, that could be bigger down the line. You never know. But NFA, where is that? I haven't even done a single video. I got to do one, and then we'll give this pack away. Oh my gosh, it's been so long. I can't even. I used to know exactly where all this stuff was.
None of this is financial advice. Do what you love what you do. Something like that, right?
Yeah. All right, should we give this back away? Let's do it. So remember today, 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific, the packs go on sale. And I'm always down to talk candy. I realize I have like no one in my life to talk about it with except on Discord. So hit me up. I know a couple of you have. I'm sorry I missed a couple messages, but hit me up. Let's chat about it if you're into it. Speculate it if you're hesitant about it. Whatever it is, we can. I'll be honest with what I've found. It's just I'm a collector, so I've been in the mix. But let's do this. So this is to win a mega pack, which if you win, shoot me a DM, shoot me an email, hit me up in Discord. One of the above, and we'll get your pack over to Candy. So, we got 48. Can we make 50? Last chance. 20 seconds. Hashtag Candy in the chat. And yeah, it's the burn's going to be exciting to see what happens between that and people chasing the legendaries that don't get pulled from this pack drop. All right, we're doing this. 3, 2, 1. We draw. We draw. Lex 7, baby. Lex 7. Okay, Lex. Join our Discord or shoot a DM on Twitter to This Week in Candy. Let me pull it up. Or comment on the video with your account, whatever it might be. But hit us up, and then we can get your name. We can get you set up on Candy if you're not already. All that good stuff. If we can't find you, if you don't reply in the next 48 hours or so, we'll run another one of these in our Discord to give it away. So if you're here, shoot us a DM, shoot us an email. This is the Twitter account right here. This Week in Candy right here. So go ahead and shoot us a DM, This Week in Candy. And also follow us here. I know I'm terrible at tweeting, terrible about pretty much anything related to Team Hold while I'm in a full-time job that I have to drive to an office for. But it's exciting stuff, and we'll keep you posted on stuff on here. All right, guys, this was fun. Thanks for people, the 40 of you that stuck around. That is awesome. An hour and 42 minutes. Hit me up about the pack drop today. I'll be in the streets a little bit later today on Discord, on Twitter. You can tweet at me, all that good stuff. Until then, I got to leave you with another video. It's going to take me 5 minutes to find. Or no, I found it. All right. Later.